In the deepest part of the forest, where no path is straight, and the trees seem to whisper, lives a being older than time itself. She is feared by children, avoided by adults, and whispered about. In ancient tales, her name is Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is one of the most iconic figures in Slavic folklore. She is described as a strange old woman, thin, long-nosed, with iron teeth and eyes that glow like embers. But she is not just a witch. She is a guardian, a trickster, a punisher, and sometimes a helper. Her house is perhaps the most terrifying part of her legend, a wooden cabin that stands on giant chicken legs, constantly turning around, and only stops when the correct magical words are spoken. The fence outside her hut is made of human bones, with glowing skulls as lanterns. Ancient stories say she flies, not on a broomstick, but inside a giant mortar, steering it with a pestle, sweeping away her tracks with a broom made of silver birch. She is believed to be centuries old, older than most written myths. Some say Baba Yaga is a symbol of nature itself, wild, untamed, and dangerous when disrespected. In the old folktales, Baba Yaga was not evil for the sake of it. She punished the wicked, tested the pure-hearted, and demanded respect from those who dared enter her forest. But to those who came with bad intentions, she could be cruel. She was said to lure travelers who were lost in the woods. If they knocked on her door, she would ask them riddles or give them impossible tasks. If they failed, they would disappear, some say forever. In some legends, she would boil her victims in a giant pot. In others, she would simply make them vanish without a trace, leaving behind only their footsteps that led to nowhere. The most chilling part, no one ever hears her coming. They say she moves silently through the trees, watching and waiting. Children across Eastern Europe are told, if you hear whispers in the trees, or if the forest suddenly goes quiet, run, don't look back. Baba Yaga might be near. Though she belongs to ancient folklore, there have been real reports, strange events, and unexplained disappearances linked by some to Baba Yaga. One of the most talked about stories comes from a remote village in Belarus. In the winter of 1997, a boy named Dima wandered too far into the forest while playing. He never returned. Search parties found his footprints in the snow leading deep down into the woods. Then suddenly they stopped. No broken branches, no tracks back, just silence. Locals whispered that it was the forest woman. Old villagers warned them, don't search at night. She doesn't like to be followed. In 2005, a group of hikers in the Carpathian Mountains reported hearing a creaking sound, like a giant wooden house turning. They followed it, but found nothing. That night, one of them woke up screaming, claiming to see a long-nosed woman outside the tent, floating just above the ground. There are dozens of similar stories, always in deep forests, always at night, always ending with disappearance or terror. Are they real, or just echoes of old myths? Whether she's a guardian of the woods, a vengeful spirit, or just an old tale to scare children, Baba Yaga remains one of the most feared and fascinating legends in the world. So, the next time you find yourself deep in the forest, and the air grows cold, and the wind carries the sound of creaking wood, don't knock on any strange door, and whatever you do, don't answer the whispers.